The Sony FE28mm f2 was the first non-premium prime lens announced on Sony's E-mount full-frame lineup back in 2015. It was their first attempt to offer a first-party mid-level lineup to cater for the entry-level photographer on the full-frame E-mount. At 64 by 60mm of just 200 grams, the first thing we notice on the FE28mm is the mirrorless realization. It's smaller than its DSLR peers. Small and light and very easy to use, it borrows the ergonomics we saw on the FE55ZA. No switches, a single electronic manual focusing ring, all made to be used assisted by the camera software. The design, while similar to more expensive Sony lenses, did take some finishing hits to keep the cost down. Take the lettering for example. They're applied to the surface, whereas ZA lenses have them engraved and painted. At the front, a plastic, shiny finishing makes it look cheap, but at least it kept the rear aluminum barrel and the smooth metal mount. On the outside, the usability is simple: an electronic manual focusing ring paired to the all-linear, all-internal motor, and the motor is absolutely quiet and precise, also very fast. It's actually impressive for its excellent focusing performance, and usually a highlight of all Sony FE lenses. While the manual focusing ring is fly-by-wire and imprecise, it tells the motor to move the optics, not delivering any feedback or distance windows. It all works. It's pretty much point and shoot. And that's it. At the front, the 49mm filter thread is weird, as it is recessed into the body. Depending on the filter thickness, it will definitely touch and damage the optics, so please be careful. It's meant to be used with Sony's Handcam area wide and fisheye screw-in converters that each cost at least $200 more. Bizarre on the high-end photographic market that is used to dedicated lenses. Sony also declares some form of weather sealing despite not sporting a rubber gasket around the mount. Overall, this is a straightforward lens. Portable, easy to use, simple. Just as we expect from newer mirrorless cameras, to always be with you. With a 9 elements in 8 groups optical formula, including impressive 3 aspherical pieces and true extra low dispersion, one of them being advanced aspherical, what the FE28mm f2 lens delivers optically is impressive. The best lens used with the Sony a7 II in 2015, with warm and happy captures, all with saturated colors. There's little to be complained really. Even wide open, the images are contrasty, with a lot of details on most of the frame, making for interesting shadow depth of field captures, good for prints and good for web outputs. All these aspherical pieces deal with astigmatism, curvature, chroma and chromatic aberrations, working in perfection to the Exmor image sensor, to deliver razor-sharp files. Stopping down just fixes some of the vignetting that actually makes for more interesting photos at f2. And the only massive aberration is the geometry, with an immense bulge on straight lines across the frame, a limitation of the mirrorless optics. Both are automatically fixed in recent cameras, but visible on these first-generation files. But nonetheless, they give character to the images. It just looks cool, straight from the camera. But what really makes it impressive, and an easy recommendation to any kit, is the saturated colors and contrast rendition. These are simply stunning files coming nearly straight from the camera. While in the Sony FE55ZA review tested on the same day, I got muted results. This much cheaper 28mm f2 delivered much happier files, great for summer street photography on the go. And even the bokeh is smooth, great to work creatively with the larger f2 aperture. So overall, this is a gem on Sony's FE lineup. Portable, cheap, with great images, demanding creativity and easily delivering great shots. It's a very good example of what Sony can deliver on the mid-level alpha lineup for all budgets and all photographers. So if street photography is your thing, this can be a great addition to your kit. Just always have it ready for your shots. And nice shooting!